Hey, what's up, Facebook? Hope you guys are doing well. We get started here in a few seconds. I missed last night's live. I'll explain why in a second, and then we'll get after it. Maybe answer some questions. Love your feedback on what is going on. I hope you guys are having a great week. Hold on one second. I don't know why this always does not work, even though it's double checked, ready to go. Let's see if it works now. There it goes. How's everyone doing tonight? It's still not working. There we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome there too. Hey, so usually I do these live Facebook feeds on Tuesday night. Last night, what's today? Thursday. Thursday. So didn't get it done this Tuesday. Primarily because I didn't know what to say. That was number one reason. Number two was just wasn't feeling good. And so some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. I got tested positive for the Rona on Monday morning. Started Saturday got a temperature Saturday afternoon, body aches, not feeling good. And Sunday, woke up, still had a temperature, feeling better. And then Monday morning, it was just the right thing to do with everything going on. Went and got tested, came back positive. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, feeling great. I would have been back at work on Monday if it wasn't for Rona. A little foggy. Wednesday, started losing my taste and smell a little bit. Luckily, that was very short lived. I feel like it's coming back tonight already. But I'm healthy. I'm doing well. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because a true hero is my wife, who is dealing with all three kids because they're all isolated with me right now in quarantine. And having three kids, 8, 5, and 4, keeping them busy, entertained, fed, dealing with her, just like I can't imagine being stuck in the house with three kids. I mean, I can because I'm kind of in, but in a different room. Um, she's a true hero and doing all that. So if you know her, give her a shout. Say, hey, ask her how she's doing. Make sure she's doing okay. She is a tramp. She is stronger than I ever have been. And I'm excited for that. And I also want to state and say, you know what, my situation hasn't been bad. It hasn't, and I think I don't want to get into it at all. I don't want to get into politics. This isn't the place to do this. But the numbers show the majority will recover, and I do know people who have suffered greatly through this, and I know people who are dying from this or have died from this, and friends that have family that died from this. It's not an easy disease, but just my short stint experience, I think the isolation part is the worst part. Um, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot as a individual. I got a great setup here at my house. My wife is amazing, as I mentioned. I got three wonderful kids, and so mentally, it really wasn't that tough. It sucks being in the room. It sucks not, doing things that I typically do. But I can't imagine what it's like for somebody who's already down in the dumps, not feeling good for themselves, and then they get diagnosed with COVID, and now they're isolated up, where their thoughts, their minds can run rapid, and they feel alone, and they feel scared, and they feel um, who knows what they're feeling. Or if you're in the hospital, you can't have family and friends visiting you, and you're suffering from this thing that people don't know a lot about yet, and not sure how it goes, and being with the hospital, the individuals in the hospital battling this by themselves on their own bed, right? And the nurses who are in these wards fighting with these people and watching them die these deaths, right? And so um, it is definitely a hot topic, and I've been in plenty of conversations with people on that, and these conversations have been really opening, right? And I encourage you guys. I know it's so extreme every single time on Facebook that is when you open up these conversations with people that you truly there to listen and understand. Ask questions, give them your side, but don't make it into a debate because you're never going to change anybody's mind via social media. You're not. What we do know is there's a lot of issues at hand, and we need individuals to learn how to properly speak up and fight for the issues that have been on their heart so that change can happen because lots and lots of change needs to happen. And so we're looking for the right individuals to do that. And unfortunately, The way it gets done a whole lot on social media and through conversations, it's more about bickering and fighting. And here's what I've known and figured out being isolated and reading all these studies and reading everything I possibly can on COVID and politics and all the other stuff is there's two sides to every story. And every single side you read it goes to the extreme, to the other, and the truth usually finds in the middle. And so I encourage you guys continue doing research, continue asking questions, continue pursuing what's on your heart, and through that you'll find your purpose in what and where you stand, and your actions you need to take and all that. So, but also, so what this will lead to is encouragement. It's gonna be a short one tonight, but encouragement. So I started off like my wife will tell you, I'm very like in your face. I'll tell you how I feel. I'll tell you how I stand. It's not always the right way to approach things. And I've been having a lot of time to self-reflect. And as I started this, we just don't know what other people are going through. It's been very simple for me. It's been an easy situation compared to other people that have battled this in their homes of isolation. I found myself being more and more of an encourager through messaging, talking to people, trying to set up a Zoom call for people who are in isolation. And it made me go back to the days when I started my fit camps in Wiley. I had no clue what I was doing with my business. I had no clue how to become an entrepreneur. And all I knew, I needed to get massive amount of people together and love on them deeply. And so we started these free fit camps. And the fit camp started with 4 people. And God bless you, Resenda, if you're out there watching this, because you and your family kept me encouraged. You kept me going. I remember showing up at 5 o'clock in the morning and 2 people would be there. And again, the next morning and 3 people would be there. And the next morning, it was like 6 people would be there. And you start questioning if this is your purpose. Is this what you're supposed to be doing? Why am I waking up early and no one showing up? And they just kept on showing up. And so I showed up because they showed up, and they wanted to get healthy. So I was willing to help them, whether it's one person or more. And what happened in 3 months' time, those fit camps, because of Resenda and her family, us figuring it out, us falling down, getting back up, and fighting through all the junk. We showed up 3 months later, and there was 90 people in our parking lot. And I was thinking about, why did it grow so much? Why did it go from 4 people of wanting to quit, not sure this is going to work, keep on pushing, making small adjustments, and then all of a sudden 90 people in the parking lot. And I think change happens when there's a whole lot of love and encouragement towards others. I remember having 60-year-old ladies finishing our workouts, and these workouts weren't anything simple. We had them pushing tires, pushing cars, pulling ropes, doing sprints, doing everything you can imagine. I came from a college background, and so was doing college workouts because that's all I knew. And to see these faces of these individuals who never accomplished anything in this life to finish the workout and say, I finished, I did it. You saw their belief in themselves grow. They saw the confidence in them grow, right? And it's simply because on the moments they wanted to quit, someone was right there in the ear, whether it was me or a different coach, saying, you got this, you can do this, finish the job. You showed up. If you showed up, put the effort in. And I think oftentimes we have too many people who are showing up or put in positions, maybe not by choice, and because there's not someone in the air telling them they can do it, telling them, looking them in the eyes and saying, hey, I got you, they quit too soon and never get to experience the fullness of what they're created to be. And so my only encouragement for you tonight, like I said, is going to be short, is understand that people are in isolation, whether it's from COVID. I'm not just talking about that. People are isolation from their fears. People are in isolation because they don't know where to move. People are in isolation because the burdens of life are crushing in them down. And these individuals are all around you. These individuals are living next door to you. These individuals are sitting at the desk next to you at work. These individuals are walking past you in the stores you shop. And you never know what somebody may be going through, and all they may need is for someone to look them in the eyes and be that 1% different and say, hey, how are you doing? Have a great day. Hey, I like your sweater. It looks great on you. Hey, thanks for whatever, right? I will encourage you guys to become people of encouragement, become people that stand out from the crowd by simply caring about another individual, whether it's for 30 seconds, 2 seconds, 5 minutes, or going out of your way to help people get through this time. And so that is what we're talking about tonight. That's all we're going to talk about. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We're going to continue drinking our water and recovering and praying for some individuals that are stuck in a hospital right now without family, dealing with this COVID, feeling like they're going to die. And people who are stuck in their homes right now, who are isolated by themselves, not knowing what tomorrow holds. And for the moms like my wife who are dealing with the kids in another room constantly all day long because they're stuck in quarantine as well. Hey, look, if a society we can rally around each other instead of continuing cutting each other down, cutting people down, blaming situations on everything else, not taking responsibility, but we can become people who take responsibility for ourselves and take responsibility for ourselves to push someone to become a little bit better. I think we can change this place around, become better, a better world for it. Hey, you guys have a great night. Stay healthy. Get after it. Talk to you guys soon. What's up, Instagram?